This is the Xpeng P7 Wing Edition in lime green. It has a gross battery capacity, NMC battery, of 86.2 kilowatt hours and a net capacity of 82.7 kilowatt hours. It has a VLTP range of 505 kilometers and driving on all four wheels, a permanent magnet motor at the back, induction motor at the front to save some energy in high speeds and on motorways. So today it's time to test the range, consumption, acceleration and noise of the lime green P7. So let's start with the range test, driving on 19-inch sport wheels, so 245, 45 all around, Michelin Pilot Sport 4, so sport tires, not that comfortable and silent, but more to keep the traction. 475 horsepower, 757 newton meters of torque, 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds. You're watching It's Only Electric. This is where we are reviewing and testing fully electric cars. So let's jump in and start with range and consumption test. And after that, continue with acceleration and noise. So now the range and consumption test has started. The test cycle I'm always running the same test cycle with the same settings. So the car is set to Eco, the AC is set to 20 degrees in auto mode. I'm always keeping to the speed limits, and the test track is 80 kilometers long with a speed mixture from 50 kilometers per hour up to 110 kilometers per hour. Average speed is 93 kilometers per hour. So this is the same thing, the same cycle with the same settings I do all the time to be as consistent as possible. It's 16 degrees outside and it's beeping here. It's beeping a lot. I always need to keep both hands on the steering wheel. I don't know why. So it's 16 degrees outside, totally dry roads, good conditions. It's a bit windy. I don't think that will affect the consumption because it's not stormy outside. It's a decent wind. I will consider this as a summer range test in fairly good conditions. So let's check back in a while and see how we're doing, because currently we have been driving 11 kilometers and the average consumption for the moment is 20.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer. And this is the high speed stretch of 110 kilometers per hour. There's also one more on the way back. So this is the part where the car will consume as most. So we'll check back in soon. The P7 is equipped with X-Pilot 2.5. That's Xpeng's autopilot hardware and functionality. 12 USS sensors. The Wing Edition actually has 14 because it's two, one on each wing or door. 12 cameras, one here in the cabin, the rest is outside. And 5 high precision radars to keep track on all the objects surrounding the car. So to activate the X-Pilot, you double press the lever the same way as in Tesla. So I will activate it now. You adjust the speed limit to the left on the wheel here. So now it's set to 110, and you adjust the distance to the cars in front of you by tapping right or left. Left for decreasing the distance and right for increasing the distance in 5 different levels. So now it's running on X-Pilot, and it can also change lanes for you. So you just press the turn signal to the right, shows me an icon, and it actually changed the lane for me all by itself. I just need to hold the steering wheel and it does the rest for me. That's actually working really good, and it can be compared with Tesla's enhanced autopilot functionality, but it is included, and it also includes parking assistance for you, so it can park, both parallel parking and normal pocket parking. So it is a complete enhanced autopilot package. It's included, so it's really good. And it works fine. Just past 40 kilometers, this is the halfway. Consumption is currently averaging 18.9 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer. So it has gone down a bit, still a bit too high. Hopefully it drops a little bit more. One thing to keep in mind is that this car is brand spanking new. The odometer says 142 kilometers. I have driven 112 of those. So a brand new car, which means that the tires are not worn in yet. And that will make some difference. The consumption on brand new tires is a bit higher. It will probably also affect the noise, but let's see. So that is something to keep in mind. But hopefully it will drop a little bit more. So now it's down to 18.8. I hope for like at least low 17s. Let's see. Final stretch. Average consumption down to 18.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer. So it's getting better. Let's hope it will drop further, but I'm a bit skeptic. I want to show you something, and that's the X-Pilot functions. This P7 is equipped with all kind of safety systems. So for instance, forward collision warning, blind spot detection, door opening warning, reverse collision prevention, rearward collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, narrow road assist, steering assist, lane departure assist. I actually adjusted that and set it to correct because I had it on warning and correct, and it beeped all the time. Now it just throws me back in the lane if I touch the sidelines or the midline. So correct is it's a good setting, and also set it to low because it is a bit aggressive on medium or normal. Speed limit assist, you can set it to chime, alarm, or just adjust. Lane centering control, auto lane change, intelligent parking assist. So there is a lot of autonomous functionality in the P7. I have tried most of them, and they seem to work fairly good, I should say. I'm impressed. This is a pre-production car, so there is some things that it is going to be better and adjusted during time, but I still think it manages very well, and the consumption we end up with in this test is probably going to be even better with worn-in tires and not a pre-production car. I mean, this is so close to the final production that it can come, because it's a brand new car, and I know that the first deliveries, at least to Sweden, is waiting for their registrations. So very close for delivery to the first customers, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. The range and consumption test is ready, and the results ended up at 18.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer. That equals to a total range of 457 kilometers. That can be compared with stated VLTP range of 505 kilometers. Outside temperature 16 degrees, totally dry roads, so good conditions for a low consumption. A bit higher than I was expecting, but keep in mind that this is a totally new car. The tires aren't worn in yet, and it's also a pre-production car. So I guess it will get better from this. But I think this is a decent score. I mean, 457 kilometers of VLTP range. That's okay. So let's move on to the acceleration test, and after that, the noise test. First acceleration test, state of charge, 82%. Sports mode active. Go. Oh.
0 to 60 miles per hour, time 4.31 seconds. 0 to 100 km, time 4.50 seconds.
So 4.5 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Specified time 4.1. Let's try that one more time. Second attempt, still 82% state of charge. Sports mode active. Go.
Zero to 60 miles per hour time 4.02 seconds. 0 to 100 km time 4.22 seconds.
Better this time, 4.22, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. So it's getting closer. Let's go for a final test. State of charge, 81%. Let's go.
0 to 60 miles per hour time 4.07 seconds. 0 to 100 km time 4.27 seconds.
So that was my 3 different runs testing 0 to 100 kilometers and 0 to 60 miles per hour. The best result I was able to get is 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.22 seconds and 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.02 seconds. That's very close to the stated 4.1 seconds from Xpeng, so I'm happy with that result. And that's not even with a full state of charge. It was 82%, so a good result. Let's move on to the next test, and that's the noise level. You see it in the table, 50, 70, 90, 110 kilometers per hour. This is one of the most silent car I have tested. Neo ET7 is the most silent one. This is not on par with that one, but it's a bit more silent than the BMW iX3 and the Neo ET5. Almost the same noise level as those two cars, but this is a bit more silent. So that's a good result. So all in all, a good result in acceleration and noise. The range leaves a bit to wish for. I think it will be able to drop even more than 181 watt-hours per kilometer when the wheels and the tires are worn in, because this is a pre-production car, so it will probably be a bit better. 457 kilometers of range on one full charge. That's good anyway. So don't forget to watch the full review of this car. You have it here if you want to know more about the P7. I mean, look at these safety belts. Looks amazing. Matches the exterior color of the car. That's cool. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to help me to create more content like this. And as always, stay electric. Thank you for watching. Speak to you soon.